What is going on, guys? It has been a little bit since I have posted a video. I went out to Lake Out this weekend and did a little camping trip. Excuse me. I'm actually uploading the footage and editing the footage right now. If Adobe would stop freaking crashing. Adobe Premiere 2018 is not responding. What a shock. So I'm going to close it out and pray that all the work that I have just done is saved. I don't know. But now that I am back, I'm editing this footage today. There's something that I really have been wanting to talk to y'all about. And I don't really know how to say what I want to say, but basically I have been having some medical issues, and I've kind of touched on it in a couple other videos, but I really wanted to sit down and talk to y'all about it because it really affects me as a person in certain ways. So I guess I'll start. In the last 6 months, I have noticed really bad issues with my speech, with the way that I say certain words, and it's been really hard for me to say certain words in certain scenarios. And I didn't really think anything about it until I watched a video of me. It was actually in January, February, March, April of this past year. And I noticed that my speech was a lot better than it is now. And actually, now that I am talking on the video to y'all, it's not that bad. I'm not looking for words. I'm not trying to find the right words because this is completely unscripted. So I'm just saying what I feel. But there has been a few cases that I've noticed when I'm editing videos, and y'all may not see it because it's edited out, but I have a really hard time saying certain words, pronouncing certain words, and stuttering and slurring my words. And it's not something that I had really brought to anyone's attention until I learned that just about 2 weeks ago, one of my good country singer buddies in Nashville had a heart attack. And he barely made it out. So I actually had confided in him information that I really hadn't even explained to my wife because I didn't know how. So I decided, after talking with my friend in Nashville, that's where he lives. Sorry, someone just sent me a message about monitors. USB, so it's the old school monitors. Okay. Let me turn that sound off. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. So I need to move this. Sorry. I set up an appointment and I went to the doctor. Sorry. I went to the doctor. Sorry. I went to the doctor. I'll try it again. I went to the doctor, and apparently I have a form of dysphonia. Now, it's not 100%, but he really believes that is what is the cause of the speech problems that I'm having. So, when I was younger, like 4 or 5 years old, when I was 4 or 5 years old, I had a steel pole hit me in the back of the head. That's why I had this huge lump right here on the back of my head, and it cracked my skull. So that was kind of the start of the brain or head trauma, so to speak. And then when I moved here in 2009, I was at a red light and someone rear-ended me going 55 miles an hour. And apparently I was cognizant enough to get up out of the car that was completely destroyed from the rear end and lay down in the stretcher and go to the hospital. I had to go through 3 months of chiropractic treatment with my neck and my spine, decompressing the vertebrae and trying to get back to normal. So I really feel like those were the two main reasons why this started to happen. But apparently the type of dysphonia that I have can actually be caused by too much talking, believe it or not. And like I said, I didn't really notice it. I didn't really have an issue with it until I started filming YouTube videos. So I really just wanted to confide in y'all because, you know, you watch my videos and you're like my family, the ones that are visibly subscribed to my channel. I know who you are. Believe it or not, I have 221 subscribers, but the ones that interact with me and the ones that are visible, I know who you are. And I thank you for that. So I just wanted to make you aware that if at any time in the videos that you notice that I'm talking funny, that something sounds kind of off kilter as far as my voice goes, that's why. I'm having a really hard time saying certain words, saying certain phrases, and trying to get the words out. I know what I want to say. That's not the issue. I understand. Sorry. And I'm able to read and understand properly, but that's not the issue. The issue is whatever muscles are right here in my mouth, they're not moving properly. And one of the big issues underlying is I hope that I have not had a stroke. Thanks, Josh. Did you get your package in the mail? You may have told me, but I probably forgot. Let me know if you did. And dude, you're not that far from me at all. So there is a honey hole that I have been invited to go to out in Hope Mills. And if that person is watching, we need to link up and hit that spot because there's good fish in there. I know that men in general, we have a hard time talking about our iniquities, I guess, so to speak, because we're really, I don't know what the word is, I guess defensive or guarded about our weaknesses, but that doesn't mean that we're weak people. That just means that we're human and everyone has their issues. Everyone has their struggles, and if people know about them, then it makes it easier to understand where those people are coming from. So I don't know if there's anybody out there that ends up watching this video and has a form of dysphonia, but hopefully it will encourage you to not stop talking and try to regain whatever it is that you've lost. For me, being a singer, thankfully, it does not affect my singing. I've had 3 shows within the last week, and I've had absolutely no issues vocally singing. So thank the Lord that I don't have the issue singing. But it's just the speaking. So if I'm going through a video and, like I said, it sounds like something is not really right, understand that this is why. I have to go get an MRI done, and hopefully that will give us some more insight as to what's going on up in here, and figure out what the problem is. So I hope that you guys have an awesome week. I have this video coming out probably within the next 3 hours or so of me camping and cooking and fishing on Lake L. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that this video gives you a little bit more insight as to me as a person. I think that once, like I said, once people will confide in people that they trust, and people that know who they are, really and truly know who they are, that it gives them a better understanding of where they're coming from. So I hope that you guys, like I said, I hope you have an awesome day. I'm getting ready to finish uploading this video, and have an awesome week and make the best of it. And I've got some more videos coming out for you this week. You know the deal. Keep those lines wet and tight. Live long, love hard, catch fish. Peace.